This one they had a pretty Ricky.
All right. We are back again with another episode of the TBD show. I am Byron. With me, as always, is Tax and Don T, and together we make up the TBD show. As y'all can tell by the song I'm playing, we about to talk about some. I'm just gonna say we're gonna talk about some women around here today.
The women, the ladies,
relationships, all that. We're gonna get into that. So, with that being said, let me
That boy said the thoughts.
Do y'all want to go in? Y'all want to go in early, or y'all want to wait? Do y'all want to go in early?
We can't forget about the thoughts.
Y'all want to go in early on this shit?
Hey, either way, we gonna get there.
The first one I got, I'm gonna kick it off. Why women don't listen? What are y'all thoughts on that, gentlemen?
Women don't listen because of two things. Well, my two things. I would say because the money and respect. If you give your chick money and respect, she gonna do what you say. And the sex. So it's money, respect, and sex.
Okay. Yeah, three things. Okay. What about you, Don? Look like you got something to say. Look like you got something to say.
Yeah, he got something to say. That nigga get happy.
Man, they don't listen because how they was raised.
That's true.
Yeah, that's right.
He just wiped my little three off the map.
Right. Fact.
So pretty much like, you know, we from the hood. Most people we date, they never most shit, even the guys, we grew up in a family where it's just our mom. Mm-hmm. So just like we never see a man treat our mom a certain way, so we gotta get it how we live. A women ain't never seen a man treat their mom a certain kind of way, and because their mom's not with their dad or not with anybody, the two things their mom tell them is, "Oh, you need to be strong and you don't need a man." But they forget to tell them that your mom want a fucking man, she just don't got one.
Yeah.
You know, and she don't tell you, okay, I'm not with a man. They prepare you to not be with a man instead of saying, okay, if you're not with a man, you should be strong. You should handle your business. But when you with a man, this how you're supposed to treat him. This how you're supposed to be a wife. And that shit get left out. So that's why they don't listen. And that's why women are more masculine than they should be. Because they think, oh, I ain't letting you tell me what to do. Oh, I can pay bills. Oh, I'm a boss bitch. Nobody care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can be a boss bitch. That's cool. Whatever. But I'm saying, though, when you marry a wife, boss bitch, you better find your balance. Because, you know, I'm a guy that if you make more money than me, when we come in the house, I'm still your husband. You're still my wife. Some guys, they don't have that balance. Like, they'll kill themselves before their wife make more money than them or their girlfriend make more money than them. So that's part of the reason why women don't listen, because they get raised by women that don't have men, even though they want men, and they tell y'all how to survive without a man instead of saying this is how you survive without a man. But when you got a man, this is how you should be. If you got a good man or a guy that's taking care of you, that's paying the bills, this is how you should be. So that's why they don't listen.
Damn, that's big facts right there.
Yeah.
How you gonna follow that up, Byron?
Ain't no follow it really, because I agree with everything he says. Like you say, based on how they were raised, you know, shit. Because I know based on personal experiences, you know, my wife makes more money than me, so I ain't losing no sleep over trip. Like, damn, she make more money than me. I gotta, you know, like shit. It is what it is. It's all coming back to the same household, so I ain't tripping off that shit. And then when it comes to it, you know, shit. Like you said, I'm still the husband, you still the wife. Certain things you need me to do, and there's certain things I need you to do. So they go hand in hand. So it's a tough follow up. I know. I sound like I say.
I would say this.
I gotta circle back now, because
okay,
throw me off the goddamn water with that.
I got some more shit though. So go ahead.
Got some more shit. You got a lot of data there. Well, go ahead then. Go ahead. Why you got a thought?
I don't
shit anyway.
Okay, so this might be a little controversial, but
yeah,
I will, I will assume I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But have everybody that's right here dated a foreign woman. It don't got to be too foreign. Let's just say Spanish. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, or Haitian or island. Let's say that,
I
right?
know where you're going with it. Yes.
You know where I'm going with it.
I know where you're going with it.
If you know where I'm going with, them fucking American women finna hate this shit, but it is what it is. If y'all haven't picked up the pattern, it's American women that was trained or taught to be a wife. Hey, you should cook, you should clean up, da da da. But if we can agree, 90%, probably 100%, when you're dealing with these foreign women, they know this shit, and you don't got to have a conversation. Like you can be with a foreign woman, they making your plate and they doing all this stuff, and you saying I appreciate that, and they like, why? This is what I always done. This is what I always seen my mom do. Yeah. When you dealing with American women, you don't hear that shit because they haven't seen their mom do it because they wasn't with a guy and they was trying to be strong for you and they didn't feel like they can cry. So now we dating these women that's so aggressive. It's almost like you dating a man in a way. Yeah. So, and because I'm the man and you the women, that's why we getting in arguments. We having these arguments because you don't understand, your position. You don't understand my position. You don't care that you pay all the bills. That shit don't mean nothing to me. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And you feel it. You get this entitlement, like you should be doing that, and I should do less. Like you should pay the bills. Hey, Tat, how about you fucking cook? Oh, you cook? That's cool. Oh, hey, you mind washing the load? Hey, that's cool. And once I pile this shit up on you and it becomes normal, I start feeling like I don't have to do anything. So,
but ask this: Are you opposed to the quote unquote? I guess like as they say back in the day, a woman's job where she's supposed to cook, clean, all the other hoopla. Do you in your household or in your previous relationship, whatever, are you cooking and then maybe cleaning as well, and your wife not doing that or anything, or your girlfriend, whatever?
Me personally, I like if my wife cooked. Yeah, I want her to clean up. I want her to do all that, to be honest with you. But at the same time, I know she needs balance. She can't do that shit 24/7. You know what I mean? Because then now she taking time from being, who we want her to be in the bedroom, or we want her to be supportive, or we want her to be, that chick that we always want her to be. The more you put into something else, the more it's going to take away from something else. Yeah. So I'm still with it that, my chick should clean and cook and whatever, but at the same time, not 24/7.
Gotcha. What about you, Don?
Nah, I mean, I would say everything Tat said is right. You know what I'm saying? Everything he said is right. Like, if your woman is tired, go ahead and cook. If she is tired, go ahead and put that load in the clothes. That load of clothes in the washer. But I don't know if y'all ever dated somebody that is like, once I'm with you, let me figure out how I can do less. Okay. So, let me figure out how I can do fucking less and survive in this relationship. Now, the shit funny because you know what I'm talking about. Nobody's never said it, but based off what I'm saying, it makes sense. Like, how can I be in a relationship with Byron and do fucking less and stay with him? Yeah. Let me cross this whole fucking list off to the point that all I got to do is have sex with them. And then some people, they cross the list off that they don't even want to have sex with you. Yeah. So, like, what do you do when your woman, like, you start noticing, like, damn, when we got together, damn, you was cleaning my shoes, you was cleaning up, you wanted to cook every day, and now we done been together, you talking about what we eating. Bitch, what you cooking? You know what I'm saying? Because you got women that will, they will try to eat out if they can. Like, hey, let's eat out every day. You know what I'm saying? And you thinking, hey, I'm being nice, I'm giving her a break. But because you did that a week, like, damn, this is the pattern. So let me see next week how many times I can go without cooking. Let me see how many times next week, since I said I was tired, he was cool with not having sex every day. Let me see how many days I can go without having sex. Yeah. I didn't clean up 2 days. He ain't say shit. Let me see how many days I can go without cleaning. So what do you do when a person change? Maybe I'm having male intuitions and I'm noticing a different pattern. What do you do what do you do when a woman change up what she doing? And you like, damn, I'm paying all the bills, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Cause I'll tell you what's the women answer. Oh, that's what he should be doing. Well, what the fuck should you be doing? And don't brag about a fucking guy unless you can tell me what you doing to keep him. I know this shit sound like it's coming from a place, but don't acknowledge that.
Half of the
Just
time, like
It
get
do
it off your
sound
chest,
like
dog.
some
Get it off your
fire
chest,
in
dog.
your
Get it
chest.
off, dog.
no. This is my second bottle. This is the second bottle.
Oh shit,
Let-
he gone. He juiced up.
Hey,
would say-
it was a loaded question, but go after whatever you heard or whatever you think you can reply to. You know what
Are
I
you
mean?
taking up, Brian?
I take it. I think it's more so. You gotta have a conversation with her. To be honest, because put it this way, you got a conversation and she either gonna respect what you saying or not. Then at that point, you gotta make a decision as a man to say, am I gonna settle for this or am I gonna, bounce on to the next thing? So that's how I look at that part.
Nah, me, I look at it as it's simple. Next. I don't even play no games. I ain't even gonna have no talk with your
That
ass.
boy trying to do the game show next.
Okay, so that leads into it. That leads into it, right?
Yeah, I'm getting
now
another.
you finna lead it to the next question. So let's
Yeah.
say you feel like next, but you like, damn, she got potential. I love this person. Maybe it's not that bad. So because you're not being fulfilled, is this like a situation that caused cheating?
It can cause cheating, definitely.
Now,
Once
are you cheating because the person has a problem, or are you cheating because I'm trying to give you a chance to get where you need to be, and I occupy what I want or where you should be?
I would say both, because you might not want to go through a new person, like a deal with a new person right away. So you might keep her at bay for a while, or you may not want to see her pass that box off to somebody else. So then you might say, hey, I'm going to just do me low key, but I'm going to keep this box at bay because I'm not ready to depart with this box yet. And then till you eventually get enough tolerance, you say, hey, I'm done. But me personally, I'm not even going to do all the cheating. I'm just finna, you out of there. And hopefully you can get a spot down the line. But other than that, it's over with. And are you saying like main chick? You saying like a side, or what are you saying?
We
Like
talking
wifey?
main chick.
Is this girlfriend? Is this baby mama? Who is it?
We talking main chicks. Side chicks, it is what it is. We talking main chicks. You
Main
really got to think and your emotions with your main chick. It should be, but you got guys, their emotions with their side chick, their main
Yeah, I know
chick,
some
their
dudes
baby
that are
mama.
in love with their side chick
Yeah,
more
but
than
that's
they in love
because
with their wifey.
and that's because they doing what the main chick ain't doing though.
Yeah,
It's easy to fall in love with somebody doing some
thing
shit that
is-
your main chick ain't doing.
But why the nigga ain't gonna be with the side chick? Make her the main chick, then promote her. You know what I'm saying?
cause she don't got all the qualities.
Well, she don't got all the investment. You know what I'm saying? I spent $20,000 on this car. Somebody gave me this car. Which car I'm gonna drive?
Yeah,
You're gonna drive the car you're making payments on, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It can be the same as that car, but you're gonna drive that bitch you're making payments on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
Mm-hmm.
as far as it go, the side chick, the main chick, I will say this: it's just experience. The side chicks do whatever you want until they become the main chick.
That's true.
Yeah.
When they get their graduation promotion, all my life I had to fight.
Yeah.
Now you got to deal with her smoke.
Because they competing. They shadow boxing. You competing with somebody that don't even know you exist. You know what I'm saying? So
That's true.
That's true.
That's what it is.
I mean, I guess we could flip it then. Why do women cheat then? You know?
I'll let Tat handle this one.
I think women cheat. Why you say that?
Because only us know what's going on right now. That's
So
why
I think women cheat for it's either personal reasons or they feel like a lot of women cheat because they feel like they're not they're not being what's the word?
Appreciated.
Appreciative.
Mhm.
That's why I think women cheat. When they feel like they getting dogged out, they're not appreciative, nothing they do is right,
Mhm.
then they turn to Tyrone. You know what I mean? And then that's when they start doing it, just open up a can of worms. So you gotta make sure you tell your girl she pretty, because somebody else will.
Mhm.
You gotta, make sure she getting this. So you just gotta know what kind of chick you dealing with and feed off of that. Because you may think this is very important that you tell your girl it's pretty every day. When really all she wanted some money. She don't give a damn about that pretty shit. You know what I'm saying? Or it depends on what her values is. She may say that, oh, this one dude got a nice car, and I always wanted to do with a nice car, so she cheat. Like, it could be a multiple of reasons, but I think the number one is women just being appreciative. When they feel like they're not appreciative and they giving they all and not getting no result, that's when they start to do other shit.
What you
But then,
think,
but
Byron?
I would say, but then also you gotta think that's the main part. That's the main thing. All that not being appreciative and all that. But then also they do the get back because they found out you was cheating. So now
Yeah,
they're finna get back on you, cheating on your back. So
yeah, that revenge cheating.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I guess we kind of dived into a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. So why do guys cheat and everything? So and everything.
Hey. Before you get to us, I'm finna get back on their ass.
Ah
So,
shit. Ah shit.
so this the kicker though.
Mhm.
And TK Kirkland said he's a comedian.
Yeah.
He said if you're cheating on your guy and he doesn't know, you're not doing shit. Because guess what? That guy's cheating on you. You know about it. You hurt.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
you cheat on this guy. So guess what? That guy is getting free ass.
Yeah,
You ain't hurting nobody. You shadow boxing again.
yeah,
You're not hurting nobody. Cause guess what? If I don't know you're cheating, who are you hurting? You wasting your time.
yeah,
You put yourself in a situation. You see what I'm saying? So it don't make sense. Cause it's like if I'm hurting you and you don't know I'm hurting you, am I really hurting you?
No.
that's
Like if
true.
I go, if a girl go flex your tires and you don't know who flex your tires, are you really fucking hurt, or are you trying to figure out who flat my tires? You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like fans, if you had a problem with somebody, you shoot somebody, you want them to know you the one. You want them to know that, hey, Byron shot me because we had a problem. Not I got shot by a sniper. I don't know what the fuck happened. No. If you want to retaliate, you want a person to know. And I think the difference is women think I'm gonna go have sex with a guy because my guy's having sex with a guy. Guess what? You know your guy's having sex with a female, so you're hurt. This nigga not hurt. And I think when women
real quick, dog, you got to clear what you just said. You kind of said my guy is cheating with a guy. Yeah,
hey,
flip that, dog.
hey, you say that shit after we go off live. Nobody let me talk that shit. I told you, I'm on my second bottle.
When you said, you said, I said, what? I don't know, hold on, bro.
Nah, cause I'm trying to talk.
I
from
heard
a
what he
girl's point of
said,
view.
but in my mind, I know what he meant.
I know what he meant too, but I had to say something.
Because I'm switching back and forth. I'm trying to talk from a man's point of view and a girl's point of view. But yeah. But yeah. But anyway, that's what it is. It's like if you saying, "Hey, I'm cheating because my guy's cheating with another female," you're hurt. But guess what? He's not hurt, and people get caught up saying, "Oh, women better at cheating." Nah, y'all cheating. We're not thinking about it because we're cheating. You know what I'm saying? So y'all not better.
Yeah, women are not better cheaters than men. I don't know who the fuck came up with that shit.
Yeah, because
when they play their part more when they're cheating, maybe maybe we get a little sloppy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But it's nobody. It's like if you're doing it, you're doing it. But
you gonna get caught eventually. Shit, both sides.
Yeah, you gonna get caught eventually.
Both sides get caught. Shit.
Now I'm gonna say this. I know my wife is going to be watching this, but I never got caught in my life. All right, but we can go to the next subject.
I'm not even gonna make that statement.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's what it is.
But I think we could push it a little further. I want to play a little game with y'all guys.
Okay.
So, wait. Before you go, I'm not saying I cheated on my wife. I'm just saying my track record.
We know, though. We know, though.
Okay, gotta say it.
back to now. Yeah, you got to clear that up because we'll get that phone call. Anyway, play a little game with y'all. So, who's more important, your mom, wife, or your kids, or in this instance, a daughter?
Let Tat go first.
I would say it depends on the situation, because your mom could have been a shitty mom. So therefore, you put your kids and your wife before her. Cause you like, bitch, you ain't did shit the last 30 years. I've been around this bitch struggling, lights cut off, hungry, and you want to come be number one in my life. Bitch, get your ass out of here. You know what I'm saying?
But okay, but put it even if your mom's wasn't shitty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got it. Who's more important? What's that pedestal?
I think it depends on the situation. Because if you have a kid that's a badass kid, bitch, your ass going to the bottom. If you got a wife that's a badass wife,
I got that. Well,
your
push
ass
it down.
going to the bottom.
The kid great, your wife great, your mom great. Who's more important?
Whoever I gotta see the most.
What? Wait. Hey, the wine hit. Say that one more time for the people that hear this.
Whoever I gotta see the most, that's who gonna be important.
But you should see your wife and your daughter the same amount.
Come on now.
Not if my wife work a lot.
But if your wife work, you still got to pick your daughter up from daycare, so you send your daughter more.
So then she gonna be number one. Whoever I see the most, that's naturally who it's gonna be.
Hey, that's pretty fair though. That's pretty fair though, because you ain't really saying nobody.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
She got to make that decision if she want to work that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna put it out there.
Okay,
in my life, y'all know I got my mama, my wife, and my daughter.
Okay,
my daughter go first. My daughter go first.
Say why?
I'm gonna say why. My daughter go first. That's my pride and joy. That's, you know what I'm saying. That's why I live for pretty much at this point now. So she number one. My wife second. You know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go with what you kind of said, Tat. She who I see more next.
No, don't try to use my shit. Don't use my shit. Use your own. No, don't try to use mine.
But nah, you know how it goes. The pedestal goes. You know, that question always gets asked to a lot of men, like who goes first, wife, mom, yada yada yada. But it's like you, of course, in a period of time in somebody's life, you're gonna say your mom first. Then you meet somebody, get married. Your wife got to take that spot. You seeing this woman every single day of your life. You sleep next to her. Y'all have sex with each other and all that. You know what I'm saying? So your wife gonna go first. But so for me, it'd be like I said, my daughter, wife, mom. But the funny flip side, just a little side note. Who, I heard this story before. So who sits in the front seat if you ride in the car? Just between your mom and your wife. Who gets that front passenger seat next to you?
It depends. Because if you got a talking ass mama, her ass get in the back. If you got an old ass mama, she get in the front. And that's my take on it.
Oh man. That makes sense, though.
It makes sense.
I would say this, like, my wife and my mom, they don't even care. Mm-hmm. Now, logically, it makes sense for my mom to sit in the front seat because my mom is 5'10". Mm-hmm. My wife is like 5'4". So it makes sense because of long legs, but they both say they don't care. So that my mom ends up sitting in the front seat. Yeah. But they don't care about it. I haven't been in a situation that, oh no, have y'all been in a situation that, like, y'all think like, man, my girl really cares she sits in the front seat, or you know what I mean? Like, it might not even be a wife, but your girl just like let's say, hey, you going to a football game.
Yeah.
Like, do your girl care, like, why the fuck your son in the front seat? You know what I'm saying? You can coach this nigga from the back seat. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I never been in that situation that my girl actually care. You know what I mean?
It really depends, because like most kids, they like to be in the back because they don't want you to see what the fuck they doing.
You know they're on their damn phone doing something.
You know what I mean? Like, they want to be on their phones. They want to be talking to their friend. They want to think they're smarter than you, so they automatically like to jump in the back.
Yeah.
Do y'all know, like, why like the foreign people do that? Like Like,
But
hey Byron, do you remember Jake or no?
Shit.
tall Haitian Jake.
Yeah, so like the foreign
Yeah.
people, the son always sits in the front seat, no matter their age, and I don't know why. Like the mom always sit in the back seat, but the son sit in the front seat. Like I seen this 6-year-old, he used to sit in the front with his dad and his mom. And I'm like,
Maybe it's more like the men sit in the front, women sit in the back to protect them, something like that. Maybe I don't know.
Oh no, but it's like an overseas thing. I never figured that out.
Gotcha.
No, I never even noticed that. I see some Haitian kids all jump in the back seat.
Yeah.
But let's go back since when we get your answer, Don. So question is again, who's more important? Mom, wife, or kids?
I thought I was in the clear. I thought we was gonna ignore it.
I ain't forget about you.
Cause my wife gonna ask me about this shit once we get off here. But I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm going after my daughter first. Your ass is 30. You should be able to spend for yourself more than her.
Goddamn,
you know what I'm saying? And then now you know what I'm saying? Like your daughter is kind of like your mom in a way, like how you treat them. Because like my mom's older than you, so you should be able to fend for yourself. But somebody may say, you should get your wife first. Your wife comes first. Your mom done lived 60 years. You know what I'm saying? So when it gets to the wife and the mom, it's kind of different. So then it comes down to shit like that Tax talk about. Was your mom shitty? My mom wasn't. So it's like, I guess at this time, they ain't gonna like this shit. I gotta save who I think I can save that I won't die. That makes sense. So if my mom closer to the door than my wife, I might have to get my mom first. It don't make no sense for me to go after my wife and all three of us die.
Yeah.
Or is that selfish? What y'all think?
It's whatever that's true to you, bro. It ain't no right or wrong answer to none of this shit.
Well, I would go after the first. Yeah, go ahead.
If you feel like you need to say your mom first, grab her by the wig or whatever you gotta grab to protect her. You know what I'm saying? It's always what's true to you or how you feel in the situation. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna react on how you feel anyway. You ain't gonna think about, it's this person, that person, or that person.
Yeah. I think it really depends, like who can, I'm not gonna go out my way and try to save this person that's in the second floor and then all three of us die. I guess I have to make a quick decision, like, damn, who can I save and I live too? Or will I go after the furthest person or go after nobody and everybody die? I don't think people think of that when you say this question, but it just,
Yeah. That's true.
Now I got a question.
Yeah.
This shit probably more deeper than y'all because, Byron, I know you got all sisters. Tat, well, I got a little sister too. So it'll go deep for all of us. So who do you save, right? But Byron, you don't got no little sister though, right?
No, I'm the youngest of everybody.
So it really don't matter. So let's just say, who do you save? Who do you save after your kids? Your wife? For Tat, your little sister? For Byron, your favorite sister? Your mom? Or your wife? Well, you got 4 people. Or does it come down to who can I save without killing myself?
I'm gotta go with that last part. Just who can I save without killing myself?
My sister should have a motherfucking husband there anyway.
There you go.
So you heard it.
He need to get the fucking saving. That's who need to get saving. So that's my answer.
What you said, Byron?
No, I said I go with your last statement. Just basically, who can I save without killing myself?
Okay, that'll be the same for me though. My sister probably gonna call me and cuss me out, but yeah, it'd be the same for me.
I know I'm gonna get a phone call from my mama and all that. So
See, Tat said the safe shit. He just put it on her husband, and they're like, "I ain't the big brother no more. It's your husband, nigga. You better."
Yeah, right.
Hey, it's the truth though. You think about it, shit. He the man, right? So he need to go save your wife.
Yeah, your ass thick and thin.
Tat saved from that one. His sister ain't gonna call him. He probably saved on that one.
My sister probably still gonna talk shit anyway.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she like talking.
You seen the podcast?
I don't know. That's a good question. But we shot her light skinned ass out.
Oh man.
But yeah.
Okay. I think we ain't got enough of that controversial a little bit. I mean, but whenever who knows how the conversation gonna go. But I think the next thing I can ask, what I'm saying, why do we keep our women to a higher standard? You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Why do we keep our women to a higher standard?
Mm-hmm.
Because they should be. Shit. I don't even know a good answer for that. I just know
Like,
I feel that
okay,
way.
I'll put it like this: like, you know how they be like, oh, girls shouldn't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's a guy's thing to do. Like, so why
Oh,
do?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
because I
Oh,
feel
you're a
like
girl, you can't do that. I'm a guy. I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? So
because I think it comes down to human nature. Like we naturally have more testosterone. So we naturally, are more aggressive. We develop different. That's why you have men playing NFL and women can't because they'll get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They're not built that way. So based on their design and based on their build, you have to act accordingly. So it's not really like a double standard. It's just kind of it is what it is. The same reason why men can't have babies and women can.
true, true. What about you, Don?
What that boy said on Come to America, she's your queen. That's why, because we say queen, and people may think we say it just because that's just what everybody say.
Mm-hmm.
But logically, if you think about a queen, unless I don't know my history, we never heard of no queen having 5 husbands unless 4 of them died.
Yeah.
But it's plenty stories of we Africans, plenty stories of right now to this day.
Yeah.
Of an African guy, he has five wives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I talked, being in the Navy, I talked to a guy from India, and he said, I ain't gonna say his name because he said, man, I get in trouble. But I got 3 wives, but they only know about the one in New York. And he said, our story is we can have as many wives as we can take care of. And he said, as long as my dad is alive, he's actually responsible for all of us. So even if I live to be 50 and my dad is still alive, he still got to take care of me if I don't got no money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've sat down and ate with somebody that has 8 wives. You know what I mean? So logically, if you think about it, without the slaves and all of that, if we was kings and stuff, our bloodline is used to having 5 women. Whether women accept it or not. You know what I'm saying? We know it's stories of, African guys or whatever, kings having 6 wives, 5 wives, 30 kids. Like I had a friend from Nigeria recently.
Mm-hmm.
He said my dad was like one of 20, right? And his dad had 4 wives and 20 kids, right?
Wow.
And I said, man, how y'all handle that? He said, well, really, people don't know this, but the rule is the dad only got to pay for the 2 oldest sons to go to college. Everybody else got to get it how they live. Yeah. So his dad wasn't in that top 2. His dad was like number 3. So his dad was like working in the field as a farmer and shit, and he kept begging his dad to send him to school, and he finally did pay for him to go to school. But like their rule is, I only got to pay for the 2 oldest sons to go to college. So you can have 100 kids, as long as that's them top 2 went to college.
Yeah.
98 just out here scarred.
Gotcha.
Hey, get it how you live. You should have been in that top 2.
Well, since you kind of touched on with the multiple wives, got me thinking about a question. Do y'all believe in polygamy? Agree with it? Would you welcome it in your own personal life?
Me
My
personally,
wife from New York. She ain't going for that shit. My wife from New York. She ain't going for that.
it's too many problems for me. I want one problem.
Thank you. I was
You
gonna
know
say,
what I'm saying?
I already gotta please one woman. I ain't trying to please goddamn 20, 30 wives. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
that's too much work.
No. Give me one.
Back in the day, I used to say, man, if I could please 5 women, there ain't shit to please one. You know what I'm saying? I used to say that back in the day. I mean, it makes sense if you got people that they open to it. You know what I'm saying? But like me, it's kind of amazing when you see these guys do it, and it's American women. Maybe overseas when they're more submissive and they understand whatever they understand. But to do two American women and everybody feel like they
I feel like
number
shit
one
like
or yeah,
I
so
feel like shit like that go down in them small country towns and shit, cause they ain't got shit going on in there.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you know that your future ain't bright, but this nigga gonna add brightness to your future,
Mm-hmm.
they gonna go down and lay down. You feel me? It's like you know what I mean? Did that make sense?
Nah, they do.
I got what you're saying.
Like if
I
you know
mean, but
Felipe can't do shit for you,
Oh, he in froze.
all right,
Yeah, we going.
till he come back. I ain't think it was gonna happen to Tat though,
Got her. Hey, you
but it
didn't
ain't.
say it. You didn't say it on the last one. You said he was gonna get you the next one.
Yeah, I said he'll be next, but to intercept what he was trying to say,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, if people can make it make sense, cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's rarely because like when we see the pictures on Instagram with those guys that talk about it,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you'll see the dude kissing the girl and the other one smiling. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe they think as we're a team and we got to make this guy happy and
Mm-hmm.
we're a team and we split things up and I handle this, she handle that, he handle this. If it makes sense to you, it makes sense. Me, I ain't gonna say I'm going to do it, but I don't really judge it because I think about the past in history where African kings had multiple wives.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be a surprising if I know my history, if I know, you know what I'm saying? Like if I know the history of our people, I shouldn't be surprised. But women will say, nah, I'm the only one, which is cool. Which
Yeah,
my
definitely.
African friend did say his dad only married his mom and had 5 kids because he said it makes it more simpler. You deal with jealousy, but the guy's not dealing with it, just the women
No,
dealing
it's the
with
women.
jealousy.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I know for
so
me, I know for me, I'm not against it. It just ain't for me. That ain't
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
definitely,
just
definitely.
I just ain't got time to be dealing with damn near what you said, like 5 different personalities and shit.
Yeah, definitely,
Hell no.
definitely,
Fuck
definitely.
that.
Like, yeah, I definitely wouldn't do it. But like I said, people that is open to it, it makes sense to me because of the kings. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
people say a lot of stuff and leave out stuff. Like, we call our women queens. That's why we hold them to a higher standard.
Yeah.
You know, but women may call their guy a king, but they don't think like, damn, the kings in his bloodline, they had 5 wives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people don't think that. A woman might tell you I only want 1 kid, but they don't think like back in the slavery times, your bloodline, that slave had 15 kids because his master couldn't have no kids, or
Mm-hmm.
it was cheaper to do that. Like people don't think about that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And once people put that stuff in the factor and actually educate themselves about the backstory, everybody always looking at the front story. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at the backstory.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people don't realize it.
Definitely.
All right, you back? All right, what you got? I ain't think that shit was gonna happen to you this fast. I thought you had to like next week. I don't even
cool.
feel comfortable being in this right sweat. By the way, I'm comfortable being at the bottom because y'all got me used to it.
Oh, he still got a bad connection.
But what you
Yeah.
was asking, Tat though?
Shit, what was I? Oh, I think I was at. Hey, hold on. This shit
I
back.
guess it was like how you feel about shit froze
Yeah.
again, bruh.
Nah, it's some bad weather out here right now.
Yeah, it is raining. It is raining. So don't think we ain't on our stuff. It's raining,
Okay. Come
the
on now.
wind blowing. You know what I'm
Shit, morning
saying? So
winds, severe thunderstorms.
yeah, yes. But we're gonna keep it rolling though. But
Yeah.
I guess what's the next subject, and we'll roll back whenever he get back on.
Shit.
By the way, I like that this shit happened. You know what I'm saying? We need to change our name to TBD Show Uncut because everything is real. You might tune in and we don't got the signal. You know, you tune in, I go use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
We drinking wine, he drinking water. He might be high. You know what I'm saying? It's a real concept. So, you know, I'm not even mad that you know his connection's not working. You know, the dope thing is we're able to keep it rolling until he gets back. You know,
You got to shit. Here goes.
no,
Even though it's a 3-man show, but shit, the show must go on.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like we still don't got no quiet spots. Like it ain't quiet. Like we sitting here waiting. Like man, I hope he get. Nah, we gonna keep it rolling. We gonna keep it rolling. You know
And
what I'm
he's
saying?
back. And he's
He's
back.
back. You good?
Bro, I'm running off my hotspot right now.
Bro, that's what I was dealing with. That's why I
I'm
had to
having
get on the hotel.
some weather. Hey. Oh my God.
Lord.
Out the door.
We already told them what was going on with the weather in Florida, so we
Yeah.
good. But I guess
I
just to
mean-
finish it up, what you think about the polygamy thing? That's what was asked.
Mm-hmm.
My Wi-Fi sucks. Can y'all?
Damn. Somebody's intervening. Somebody intervene, and we don't want us to answer it.
You're out of there. They got that boy out of there.
Oh shit. Oh man.
All right, so go to the next question. We're gonna follow back whenever you get back on, man. Unless you just want to talk, you know, just chop it up until you get back. It's whatever.
Yeah, I'd rather wait so we can get everybody's perspective on it.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. Shit, I guess we could just say since we kind of talk about relationships. And what show type of relationship advice you could give out to people?
Damn, you know, I had something real good earlier, and I let that bit get away from. Let me see. Well, you know what? Let me talk about when I was in Charlotte. When I told you I got attacked by 4 women. I just want to put that out there.
You want to explain to that.
I
first, I'm assuming you're safe, right? Everything's good. Nothing, you know.
Yeah, nothing happened. But like I just want to put that out there. Like, man, if you say you got a podcast, just know you about to get interrogated. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I had a clothing line. They didn't even care. They ignored that.
Mm-hmm.
They looked at my clothing and they didn't say nothing. But when you said a podcast, and then you said Derek Jackson, he's like, oh, what you think about that? So I got interrogated with the guy questions, you know. I also got interrogated because they you know, they're like, oh, what about your kids and stuff? And then one of the girls like, you know, based off of what you said, you know, you should have noticed red flags with people and all of this stuff, right? So I told her, I said, nobody has a time limit when they choose to change up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I can change up in a month. I can change up in a year. Mm-hmm. Everybody had friends that they've been, you know, some people got friends they've been cool with for 10 years and they choose to change up at 10 years. And that's all I was trying to get her to understand. And she didn't understand. But out of the group, the chick that has a doctorate, that's a doctor, she understood it. She was like, hey, what he's saying is we have no control over people. People can do what they want. And she wasn't hearing it. And, you know, I think it may be a women thing. I think it's women like it's a set time for everything. And you should have noticed red flags and people do stuff at this time. And more than that situations, there are other situations that I have to tell people like, hey, people can do whatever they want to do. Yeah. People are entitled to do whatever they want to do, whether they stick to what you want to do or not.
I mean, but it's like, just to pick up what you were saying, like, people always say, oh, you should have noticed the red flag. You can't notice like when you in the moment with somebody, you're not gonna notice them red flags because you know what they say, love is blind, all that, stuff like that. But it's like we ain't gonna notice it, because
I think you'll notice it if you want to notice it.
Yeah. But it is true. But a true concept, what you said is true. While you in it, you don't notice it, and just to make it make sense. And y'all gonna laugh when I say this, but it's gonna make hella sense. When you playing Madden, right? That dude that's sitting on the couch, his ass might not even know how to play, but some reason he always can tell you who was open, right?
Mhm.
Because while you in it, you don't see nothing. The person that's on the outside see everything.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that dude that you just blowed out 21 zip, he sitting on the couch. You say, "Hey, Tat, why you ain't throw it the circle?" He was wide open.
yeah,
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
yeah.
But to catch Tat back up, when I got attacked in Chicago because I told these girls I had a podcast.
Oh, I thought you got attacked for real.
No. It just if you tell girls you got a podcast, they finna interview your ass because they feel like you should have all the answers since you got all the answers on men and women because you got a podcast.
Nah, it's not
And
even that. You know, it's
I
just
told a
women.
girl I
They
had a
want to hear
podcast.
the
She
men's
didn't
perspective
say,
on things.
"How can she follow the page?"
hey, you was in Florida, I was in Charlotte. I was in Charlotte with like 4 girls that's like in that. That's what that went
Oh,
to
not North Carolina.
HBCU. So you know what I'm saying? They asked me all these
Oh
questions
God.
about guys. And I started she started asking me about my kids and stuff, and I told her the situation. She's like, "Oh, that was a red flag. You should have noticed this." And I said, "Hey, fuck them red flags. There's no guideline on when people change up." She's like, "Oh, you should have known in a month or 2 months." I said, "Somebody can change up in 2 months. Somebody can change up in a year. Somebody can change up in 10 years. Everybody done seen it happen." And she didn't understand the shit. She had a mindset, but the chick that had a doctrine was like, "No, what he's saying is we have no control over people. They can do whatever they want to do."
Mm-hmm.
But I think women think everything it has a time. Like, oh, you been with this guy for 6 months and he ain't made you his girlfriend. Oh, you been with this guy for a year, y'all ain't engaged. You been with this person for this long, y'all ain't married. Women got guidelines on time. But as far as it go, like with the bad stuff, switching up, there's no time. You know what I'm saying? We've been friends for 20 years. If I say, hey, I don't fuck with them no more, y'all can't predict that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I was trying to tell her, but she didn't get it. So as far as red flags go, do you feel like it's for both of y'all? Do y'all feel like it's a time that you should have noticed, or it's a time limit that you can say, well, this person ain't changed up in 3 months, so this who they're gonna be our whole relationship?
Nah, you can't. The red flag, you can't see. Like I said before, you can't see it because when you in a relationship with somebody, you can't see it. Now, don't get me wrong. You got people who around you could see it from outside looking in, and they could tell you what they think. Hey, you need to look out for that, or you need to break that off, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's up to that person. Do they want to deal with that, or maybe like, or you just not you don't want to see it pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
I look at it as shit because I know a situation right now with somebody where it's like if a person don't really love you like that, and you telling them everything like, hey bro, that ain't the one for you, yada yada yada, but they still trying to stick it out and put themselves through I say more hurt. You just wasting your time at the end of the day. But like I said before, that person has to come to that decision to say, hey, I'm tired of dealing with this, I'm out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really look at red flags. I look at habits. Your everyday habits is going to show me who you are and who you're trying to be. So yeah, you may have a red flag that I may disagree with, or something that I may disagree with, but you trying to do better, you trying to elevate yourself, then that's different because we all are in different times in our life than everybody else.
I feel it.
My shit a little choppy still. I'm running off hotspot.
Nah, you
So
look
y'all boys
good
like
right
doing
now.
the robot.
Well, you look good on the real one though. Like from what he recorded, you look good.
But
So
y'all sound like
With robotic.
one of y'all sound like the Migos.
Hell no.
shit, go to the next topic. See if you can
I
get
hear
it.
somebody laughing, but none of y'all mouth moving.
Oh shit.
Damn. Goddamn dollar.
Well, I think we're gonna have to end it on this one right here, you boys.
You gonna end it and
Yeah, we
come
go.
back or
Yeah, I'm
what
gonna
we
end this
doing?
one. I'm gonna end this one.
All right, cool.
So I'm gonna just say,
This is technical difficulty.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Well, thank y'all for tuning in, and we will be back again with another episode. We are the TBD Show. We are out.